Afternoon guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to review the brand new movie Dreamkatcher, spelt with a K. This was written and directed by Kerry Harris. It's got a great cast. It's got a really good cast. It stars Radha Mitchell, the Australian-born actress from Melbourne. Fantastic actor. You've got the horror icon legend, Shayne. You'll know her from films such as Insidious, and she was also, believe it or not, in Nightmare on Elm Street. Nearly said Friday the 13th. But yeah, she was also the teacher in Nightmare on Elm Street. Just for you horror fans out there, you probably already know that, but I thought I'd tell you anyway. And it's also got this guy in it, Henry Thomas. If you don't recognise him, maybe you'll recognise him from this picture. He is the legend from the awesome 80s film E.T. So yeah, it's got a great cast. I was really excited when this came out. I watched it early hours of the morning, and I've got to be honest with you, I was disappointed. These film reviews, they're not all going to be, this is the best film ever, yeah, blah, 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 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10, whatever you want to rate it. I've got to be honest, I thought it was a little bit boring. You've got a horror legend in this film, and you think, oh, this is going to be brilliant, this is going to be one to watch, it's going to top the lot of them. Didn't do it. Basically, a family move into a house. The little boy's mum had died, so he's trying to get to terms with the fact that his dad's with a new woman who is his new stepmum. So that storyline is quite, understandable, and you can get your head around it. He starts having nightmares about seeing his mum, who passed away. But you're not told the full story of how she's passed away, and in a typical horror movie, you've got your creepy neighbour, who is played by Shayne, who sells dream catchers and bits and pieces. But yeah, it just took a long while to get into it, and there was no explanation of what was happening in bits and pieces of it. There was no reasoning behind. Basically, it's an evil dream catcher that is has an evil entity in it, but you don't know what the entity is, or where it's from, or who it is, or why it's there, or how it got there. You don't see any of that. You don't find any of that out. So there's a lot more, and that could be explained. And the ending was just ended. So it didn't even finalise the film. The last 20 minutes there was a little bit of action, but as a horror film goes, you want to be scared. You watch these horror films because you want the adrenaline rush of being scared. I didn't get it. I didn't understand it. I'm really hoping that they bring out a second film that's going to go back in time and explain a little bit more about maybe where the Dreamkatcher come from, where it originated from, what its origins were, because you don't know anything, you don't find out anything. The storyline was quite sweet about how his stepmom and him was trying to bond, but obviously that was never going to work. Yeah. Sorry, check out the trailer and have a look.
Welcome to paradise.
It's nice.
Peaceful.
Oh, I was going to say terrifying.
What does that say?
Looks like dream catchers.
Did you know that the spirits wander through these woods?
Do all these catch bad dreams?
Some do. Some catch evil spirits. Josh.
nightmares before, not like this.
As a psychotherapist, I can tell you kids have issues.
I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, I'm so tired.
Josh, dreams don't come from out here. They come from in here. You're in control.
I'm in control.
That's right. Josh! Hey, Josh!
Your nightmares.
Where is it? You're both in danger. You need to destroy it.
Can't be.
Did you do this?
Gail, come on. Controlled.
He's experiencing latent violent tendencies.
It's not Josh. It's this. It can't be destroyed. There's something living in there.
Radha Mitchell, Henry Thomas, and Lynn Shay.
Josh!
I'm in control. I'm in control.
Who's in control?
Dreamkatcher.
So, yeah, that's come to the end of the video. As usual, give this video a thumbs up or give it a thumbs down. I'm not really bothered. But that was my honest opinion and review on this film. It was boring, slow, and no explanation to anything, in a nutshell. Just because of the actors in it and the cast you had, I'd probably give it a 2 out of 5. That's pretty low. If you're a horror fan, give it a watch, just so you can say you've seen it. But it's not going to make you jump. You're not going to be scared. You're not. Yeah. Anyway, not sure where you're going to be able to find this film yet, because it is literally only just come out. So I'll find out some more details and let you know at a later date. Anyway, see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.